And we are live on Zoom. We are live on YouTube. And we are live on the Sevens with Pisces B Metatron's internet radio station. I'm thankful and grateful for being here today. Uh, it's a beautiful bipolar ass day here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We had the most bipolar ass weather. It don't know if it want to be winter, summer, spring, whatever. But it's a beautiful day here today, and I really, really want each of us to take a moment and step back from all of the madness. Again, it doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum you land on, you fall on, or even if you're political at all, there's a lot uh, that is going on. Uh, there's a lot that is being talked about that's going on, and then there are things that are happening behind the scenes that are also going on. And part of my responsibility is to make sense of all of the stuff that is going on uh, in a neutral way. Um, I'm not for the red team or the blue team. Um, uh, I do know this, that everything that is currently going on, not only here in America, but in the world, is being orchestrated by the cosmos. Um, I know here in America, everybody, a lot of folks are up in arms because of, you know, who is residing in the White House now. And I get it, um, however, we're in the we're in year two of a 20 plus year Pluto and Aquarius transit. Now, none of us was around the last time Pluto was in Aquarius. Guarantee you, on its own level, same shit was happening. There was an old way of living and being that met up against Pluto in Aquarius, and all of those old ways of living and being that weren't
You
uh,
might need to leave and come back in.
that
Okay.
that weren't um, uh, designed for the overall goodness for all, they got changed. Life and lifestyles and living advanced. Um, Technological, industrial things advanced, um, and a different way for society to deal with one another emerged. And that's the same thing that is happening now, and we're in the beginning stages of that. So I want to remind each and every one of us to trust what's inside of you more than you trust what's coming from outside of you into your reality. Each one of us has the power to shape our reality. What I'm doing right now, I created this. I created my reality. I created the studio I'm in right now. I created the content for the show. I created the concept for it, and I created my life for 62 years and a few days now every step of the way up until this point. And just because of the result of an election, I'm not going to discount, 60 plus years of creating my reality. I would say that until your way of life is adversely affected, keep it pushing. Stay away from the news. Stay away from the propaganda and the indoctrinations and the lies. Uh, if you want your own research on the news, we could talk offline and I could give you some unbiased, neutral sites that you can go and read the full story, not a piece making one side look good and another side look bad, or not a piece with a piece of the truth and the rest filled with lies, but just the news. And you can make your own choice. Uh, yeah. Now is the time for each of us to look inside, look inside your soul, find out exactly what it is that you need, want, and desire to do and be and live, and then go about manifesting that shit for yourself. Society will take care of itself. Society is going to evolve as we each individually evolve. And the radical change that is coming to the structures absolutely is coming to each individual. Uh, so I'm not going to go through any specific political horse shit today because it really doesn't matter um, what is transpiring right now. This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. And it's going to get a lot uglier, a lot nastier, a little bit violent uh, uh, before it bottoms out. We just at the beginning phases, and you see the outrage and the uh, things that are going on. Wait until we're like 6 months. Wait until 2026, 27. Yeah, when the shit is in full swing. And even then, it's no time to be fearful, no time to worry, no time to be anything other than authentically you, unapologetically. Um, I don't know about anybody else, but however, 3:44 p.m. about 23 minutes ago, 24 minutes ago, the Pisces new moon stationed exact, and I literally and physically felt a shift. Past 30 minutes, anybody feel a shift? It could be internal shift. I felt internal, external. I had a physical reaction to it. Uh, Anybody else feel the shift? We'll get into it in a minute. Yes.
Oh, sorry about that. Hi.
Hi, Miss Whitfield. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I am very good today. Thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely.
All right, all right. Uh, so yeah, just know that whatever is going on, like I said, here in America and out in 3D, is being orchestrated by the cosmos. This Pluto and Aquarius transit is for real, y'all. It's for real, and again, radical change is not pretty. Radical change is not smooth. Radical change is not a peaceful transition. You think the folks, the powers that be just gonna be like, okay, here you go. We're gonna we're gonna give it up, and here you go. No, no, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna go back and forth. Uh, so let's just be ready for that. All right. All right, and we are live. This is on the sevens with Pisces B Metatron, where we come to awaken, ascend, and expand. I am Pisces B Metatron, your hostess with the mostest, and today is a very good day to be me. Every day is a very good day to be me. I believe this, I live this, I bees this, and I require this. And I guarantee you this. If you make that mantra or one similar a part of your daily rituals, and then go about doing the things that motivates and inspires you to do, you too will notice that your life getting better each and every day exponentially. I'm grateful and thankful for each and every one of you that is here today. I am really, truly excited about this Pisces new moon. I was just sharing, that about approximately 30 minutes ago, it went exact 3:44 Pacific, 7:44 uh, uh, Eastern. Yeah. So no, it'll be during the show. Oh, it'll actually be during the show. I put the time down wrong. I took too many hours off of the time. Uh, so I'm really, really excited about this Pisces new moon that's coming in right about now. And I want to open it up real quick before we get into the lesson. Miss Whitfield, introduce yourself and let us know how you got here, please.
Hey, yeah, I'm just sitting next to Courtney, actually. We were listening on her phone, and so I'm here listening with Courtney. Thanks for having
Absolutely.
me, though.
Well, hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. You are versed in astrology. You know your signs and all of that.
Yep.
Okay.
All things.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, glad to have you. Since you were invited by uh, Courtney, Courtney, would you give Miss Whitfield my information? You won the free reading for the show today, Miss Whitfield. So I will
Oh, wow. Awesome. That's great.
do a complimentary mastered self, master blend reading. You're gonna get about 5 or 6 reports and charts in your first email. Don't be overwhelmed. Just know, because I'd rather flood you with more information than not give you enough. Understand what I mean?
Sure thing. I like to be
So
well read. I appreciate it.
absolutely. So Courtney, after the show, you can get her my information, and we'll take it from there. All right. All right. All
Thanks.
right. All right. Yes, this is February 2025, Pisces New Moon Soul Vibrations. According to the numbers, this Pisces new moon and Venus retrograde in Aries, universal number is a 22-4. 22 is a master number. It is the master number of economics and enterprise. Anybody with a first step or a last name or a middle name that comes back to a 22-4, you're a natural entrepreneur, you're a natural salesperson, you're a worker bee, and you've always understood the cycles of the economy and the cycles of business. This new moon, Pisces new moon, and Venus retrograde in Aries, and in the 2 weeks after, is going to be ruled, as far as numerology is concerned, by the master number 22-4. You, each one of us will feel these energies. You are the master of economics, enterprise, and business. or at the very least, you have a very keen business mind and can commercialize almost anything this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. You have a natural business sense about you, and you can navigate and advance in and around entrepreneurs, business types, or other vocational endeavors with or without formal training or education during this phase and in the coming weeks. Really strong entrepreneurial power and frequency and vibration is going to be over all of us. It's really pushing each of us to get closer and closer to firing our bosses if we have one, and striking out into that area of unknown entrepreneurship. This Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead, you will be experiencing life as a spiritual initiate in truth, in form, and in action. There will be a spiritual quality to your life, and you will go through a few spiritual awakenings and spiritual experiences, some that you cannot even explain to anyone. This Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. Being that this is a master number, uh, uh, 11 is the number of the spiritual initiate. So every iteration of the 11 is another spiritual initiate. The number 22 would be the two-time spiritual initiate. So you be balanced in your, if you have a 22-4 in your name, like my given last name, Pyle, Pyle. P is 7, Y is 7, L is 3, E is 5, 7, 7, 3, 5, that's 22. Um, uh, so this is something that I have been living with and dealing with since that official birth certificate was signed by my mom and my father. Um, this this period and the next 2 weeks, each of us are going to ascend uh, at least one spiritual level, and you're going to feel the rumblings of your spirit. You're going to be pulled deeper into what you already are practicing spiritually, and you will be exposed to some new things that align with your individual spirituality. Any comments, any questions so far? How you doing, Miss Williams? Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. You will be called upon to spiritualize your life and lifestyle. Everything you do has to have a spiritual meaning or it'll just not sit right with you this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. No decision, no direction, no plan, and no purpose can even be considered by you if it has no spiritual value or substance to it. This is going to be a time to where trivial stuff and ancillary forms of entertainment and the normal things that you do just won't cut it. You have to spiritualize most everything you do, uh, and it will be a great benefit for each and every one of us. You will gain your knowledge through extended and regular periods of meditation and mental concentration this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. You have the ability to focus tremendous thought energy into the directions of your manifestations this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. You will be called upon to be spiritually helpful to the many that will come your way and to use your dynamic spiritual power for the advancement of humankind uh, this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. We each have a tribe. We each have folks that check in with us in one way, shape, or form, and we all will be called upon to be spiritual helpful. I, as spiritually helpful as I am to some, I will be calling some so that they can be spiritually helpful to me. You guys get what's going on here? It's a win-win, give. And this influence is covering everybody. It's not just the folks on this call. It's covering everybody. So all of humanity will be feeling spiritually helpful and willing to help those that come their way. Dig deep inside and bring forth those truths that live hidden in your spirit man this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. Big things can happen for you if you take on an attitude of gratitude and keep your goals within reach. This is your time and season for building upon the foundation already laid. Put your plans into action this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. This is a very practical, productive, and positive Pisces new moon phase for you. After a season and time of dreams and visions and creations, this is a season and period to get out of your head and get busy. You have much to accomplish as you solidify your personal and business goals, desires, and active pursuits that you set into motion previously. This Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead is all about how much production you can put into manifesting your personal and business goals, desires, and active pursuits, and not too much time for anything else. There will be times when personal and business situations, associations, and endeavors will compel you to make critical decisions based solely upon financial considerations. Resist the urge to quit. Rededicate yourself to your vocational purpose and stick around and stay stable. It is for your own good. This is a season and period of work, and more work, and you should just get to it and stick to it and plow your way through each and every day, this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. You will accomplish so much, even more than you imagined, and you will appreciate the generous dividends all your hard work affords. And that is according to the numbers. Any comments, any questions? Anybody got anything to say about the 22-4 number vibration for this new moon and Venus retrograde period? Nope. All right. All right. According.
Very enlightening and very encouraging. Sounds really, really good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you much, Miss Whitfield. That right there, the numbers and the numerology, that's from my own mastered self numerology. I write my own interpretations. Numerology was the first book I got off the bookmobile when I was about 7 or 8 years old, way back when. It is the subject that I could sit down and talk to somebody about 7 hours straight without even having to look up anything. I could just keep going, just boom, boom.
Love that. Well, I'm excited about our reading when it happens.
Absolutely. So am I. So am I. All right. According to the cards, February 2025 Pisces new moon outlook vibration is the Two of Hearts, creating and nurturing a soul to soul connection. The Two of Hearts literally means a union of hearts. With the card of the Lovers in such a prominent position influencing this Pisces new moon, you can bet that relationships of all kinds are one of the most important issues for each of us. If you are single, it is likely that you will be experiencing important relationships during this Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead. You may even have more. This new moon is about for you is to learn what your needs are for a partnership, what kind of partner is best for you, and just where you stand on the whole issue of love and romance. It may be that you are just getting back into the dating scene and are looking for that special person to complete your picture of a happy home and a social life. If you are married, the same could apply between you and your spouse. However, it is more likely that your close friends would take on a level of prominence for you and that you will go through the same process of finding out where you stand in the area of friendships. In some cases, a love affair comes along to rekindle those fires of passion. In any case, love and feelings are important and will be a big part of your life. I also want to add in too that this also will play out in any type of business partnership or entrepreneurial partnership endeavor, or even at a some sort of work partnership endeavor that you may be having going on. So look for it to play out uh, 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 business wise as well, especially with that 22-4 being the number that is governing this Pisces new moon and Venus retrograde in Aries. All right. Any questions? All right. All right. All right. Your Pisces, your February 2025 Pisces new moon change agent challenge vibration is the 10 of spades, overcoming all work, health, and lifestyle difficulties. Because of the timing of this Pisces new moon, we each have decided on some level to accomplish a great deal. Whether this be in the realm of work, health, or an overhaul of our lifestyle, it is clear that we have decided to make a big change. Change is what is needed if we are to accomplish our goals and dreams. This change is likely to involve hard work, and yet hard work makes us stronger and more successful. The 10 of spades often involves working with groups of people and either enlisting their help or teaching them. It is a successful card. However, concerning this Pisces new moon, this success may cause you to make some radical changes in your life. It all depends on how you handle it. It is likely that you will be in a situation in which you have to work much more than usual. And for some reason, this is creating some problems for us. This can be a workaholic card. I always look at it whenever the 10 of spades shows up um, uh, in my spread, wherever it shows up in my weekly spread. It is a successful day for any earth-based endeavor. Anything dealing with the earth, plants, anything that comes out of the ground, or anything that is connected hermetically to the ground, yeah, it will be a great, great, great day. I have the 10 of spades in the middle of my spread for tomorrow. And it also for me, it lets me know when successful deals get done. And I'm in the process of making a deal. All right. February's 2025 Pisces new moon manifestation energy vibration is the 7 of spades. Release your negative thinking and embrace personal radical change. As part of this Pisces new moon major challenge, represented by our Pisces new moon change agent challenge vibration card, we will be working with negative patterns in ourselves that may have been affecting our health or our ability to work with others effectively. The 7 of spades will show us each where there are areas to be upgraded, and it is certain that we each will see them and do something about it. Achieving this new level of health or spirituality may not be easy. However, we each will surely do it before the 2025 spring equinox, and I'll talk about that spring equinox at the end of the show. And then our February 2025 Pisces new moon environmental improvement vibration is the King of Hearts. Mastery of your emotions brings love and success. This could be a very good Pisces new moon phase in coming weeks ahead for personal relationships as well as for mastering your own emotions. You will have considerable charm and mastery with people, which could be applied in many ways for greater success. Since this is also called the father card, men could benefit from fatherhood this Pisces new moon phase and coming weeks ahead as well. For women, this card could indicate an ideal lover coming into your life, one that has many good things to share with you. And that is according to the cards. Any comments, any questions, any concerns? Hi, Nikki.
For me, the challenges of the work, you said this new moon is bringing up work endeavors.
Yes,
It's the intensity of what I do has just, and the volume has picked up.
it
It,
ratcheted up. Yes.
it just did. It was like, blah. It was like, and it just, the chaos, all of a sudden this week, the chaos started to happen at work.
Oh, yes.
And because, the more skill set and the more valuable you are, the more it comes to you because you're the go-to, you're the shmee, you're the subject matter expert.
You're the end of the road. There's no other desk after yours. The buck stops with you. Yeah.
Well, it may not stop with me, but it's like the first go-to, or the first, or I wouldn't say I'm the up there, but I am not the base either. So
Right.
where we're, newbies coming in, entry level, and so very
Absolutely.
interesting, as that's in alignment with my reality at the moment. So I can concur, kind of like get that vibe. The feelings are that's what's coming through.
Look,
That energy.
I'm self-employed entrepreneur writing an online course and a book and software, and I can feel it bubbling up in me, uh, each and every moment. This since this week has hit, I've just been pushed and pushed and pushed. Like, you know what, bro? Just go and start typing, bro. Just go ahead.
And
Uh,
start getting it out there.
yeah, just go ahead because
Start doing it.
and I literally feel the shift um, um, that is coming. I feel the shift of this Pisces new moon, and like I said, yeah, it'll go direct in about 12 minutes.
Oh,
Uh,
that's right. It's this week.
it's today.
I
Yeah,
mean, I was
yeah,
watching the moon and I was like, oh, new moon
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
What does that mean?
The new moon is going exact in about 12 minutes, and
Okay, that's
I,
why I'm still at work.
right, and I'm gonna make sure that we stop because I want to see if everybody else is gonna feel the shift. I felt the shift before I even started the show. I felt the shift in perspective. I felt the shift in energy. I felt the shift in outlook, and I felt the shift in inspiration, man.
I
So
felt the shift yesterday. I felt the shift in adding I want to add more cardio into my repertoire. And I said, go to the gym, go to the gym. Don't stop, don't go home, go to the gym. And I hopped on that elliptical.
mhm.
Boy, did that feel good. I'm like, cardio is not my thing. I'm not one to rush off to the gym, but for some reason that felt so good. I didn't want to get off the elliptical, where it's usually I'm dragging to get on it, and like I don't really want to be here. Want to go. I just want to do something simple and easy and go. But I did that cardio and it felt so good. I think that's part of probably the energy too. You said lifestyle changes.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
so maybe that new moon brought that energy, that I
It
wanted to
did.
make that commitment to myself, that that's something that I've been wanting to do, to get fit and make sure that I don't go above my threshold and actually get back down to where I used to be. And I
Absolutely.
just gotta, like, I'm not gonna evade the cookie, so I gotta do the cardio. That's
That's
what
absolutely.
I'm
Well,
I'm
I'm
not gonna
glad you
evade the
mentioned that
food.
because today is my last day dealing with dark chocolate and caramel. Oh, it's so lovely, especially at night. Yeah, when that sweet tooth hit me, yeah, I have a bucket full of these caramels that are covered in dark chocolate. I put them in the refrigerator so they're nice
Yeah.
and cold, um, and then I have some dark chocolate peanut butter cups. Tonight is the last night that I will be eating candy. Uh, I am going to swap out the cookies. I haven't been eating cookies a lot, but I'm going to swap out the candy. I'm going to swap it out for fruit.
Ah,
Because I started about a month and a half ago on some natural supplements, and they don't have anything to do with weight loss, but these natural supplements are doing for me what I could not do for myself if I'd done 100 sit-ups a day, and that is it is melting this belly fat away from me, and I don't even do anything literally other than walk up and down some stairs, and then I walk, but I'm not getting no heavy cardio in, but I'm so uh, uh, inspired just by the naturalness of the loss that is happening to me that I'm gonna get up and maybe get on the elliptical, maybe do some twisties, some crunches, something, because I want to see. I want to know again what it feels like to be in my body when I was my basketball playing weight, which is about another 13 pounds I got to get rid of. So I want to get back to that. And I'm going to dedicate myself to doing that. And I'm going to take away some things that I know will keep me away from that. That's that dark chocolate and caramel at night, and eating a whole carafe of cookies and eating Swedish fish and red licorice. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I'm gonna be getting me some pears and apples and red grapes and all of the nice seasonal fruit that I can. And when I do get my sweet tooth, an hour after I've eaten dinner, I'll reach for a piece of fruit that would be much more healthy for myself. All right. Thank you for that, Nikki. All right. According to the planets and signs, I want to remind us what a new moon is. New moon is beginning again. Scientifically, a new moon is when the sun and moon are on the same side of the earth. Because the sun is not facing the moon from our perspective on earth, it looks like the dark side of the moon is facing us. In astrological terms, this would be the moment the sun and moon form a conjunction. Spiritually, think of the new moon as not only your fresh start, and yet your time of retreat, a time when you can regain your strength to begin again. The themes surrounding the new moon are new beginnings, fresh starts, and clean slates. You should be using this time for an intense reboot. Attempt to envision yourself recharging under the energy of a new moon. Mentally throw all unwanted thoughts and excess junk into the trash. As you release yourself from the grip of the past, plant the seed of something new. Make a wish, set an intention, or make the decision to begin a new project. All a new moon wants you to do is start again. This is definitely a most opportune time for deep introspection and fresh new beginnings, with the Pisces new moon stationing it exact at 4:44 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today, February 27th, 2025. Pisces energy encourages us to connect with our intuition, dreams, and inner world, making it an ideal time for setting intentions that align with our emotional and spiritual growth. This new moon invites us to let go of old patterns and embrace new or revised personal goals, long known soul core desires, and our manifesting active pursuits, particularly in areas where we seek healing and renewal. This the last new moon before eclipse season, and on the cusp of a rocky Venus retrograde, gives us the gentle boost of optimism we each will need to make it through the end of winter. Use the lunar wisdom to think about all the possibility the world has to offer you. Be kind to yourself during this time. As the Pisces new moon phase progresses, Venus begins its retrograde journey in Aries on March 1st, 2025. This transit prompts us to reassess our relationships, values, and personal desires. Venus retrograde in Aries challenges us to confront issues related to self-worth, independence, and how we assert ourselves in love and finances. It is a period for reflection where revisiting past connections or reevaluating what truly matters can lead to profound insights. The next few weeks could have each of us feeling the heat as anger and impulsivity can burn out the most loving of relationships. This retrograde makes us war ready and eager to pick fights and make enemies. Pause before taking action. Together, these transits create a powerful dynamic for emotional and relational recalibration. The Pisces new moon offers a soft, introspective backdrop, while Venus retrograde in Aries brings a more assertive and self-focused review. Balancing these energies can help us navigate the initial phase and the coming weeks ahead with both clarity and compassion. Any comments? I know I got some comments coming. Miss Williams, what you thinking about for this new moon and Venus retrograde on Saturday?
Like I said in the chat, hello everybody. Ramadan starts tomorrow, so I've been practicing the last 2 years. So I'm like, this year I'm gonna do that. I've been cleaning, so
Okay.
South Node Virgo energy taking over. Because
Yeah,
even though we got all this energy in the North Node Pisces with the new moon, the South Node is not a bad space. We still gotta ground ourselves in that energy because it's where we're comfortable. So if you feel like with the Pisces, like things are like your dreams starting to turn into a nightmare, find something to help you ground, get that energy back, take those
absolutely.
breaths, like, have that meeting with nature, and then go back into your dream state, like your soul desire experience. Like go back into that and pick up where you left off.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of like how I'm seeing the energy with the Venus retrograde starting on top of the new moon. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Ooh-wee.
we get to review all the times where we kind of self-sabotage beautiful moments with
Yes,
ourselves. And it's gonna be a healing process. Chiron is still in Aries as well. It's gonna be a healing process. But it goes back into Pisces, which is, where Venus exalts.
yep.
So in the end, it's gonna work out beautifully, but everybody just keep pushing. Like just keep one step at a time, take it
Let's
one day at a time.
one step at a time, one thought at a time, one emotion at a time, one decision at a time, one breath at a time, one tear at a time, one smile at a time, just one at a time, you guys, one at a time. Hey, I'm glad you could make it, Victorious. You got anything you'd like to add from the astrological point of view? Nope. Pisces, new moon, exact station event. Take a moment. Everybody, take a moment. I, y'all feel that? I feel it. I've been feeling it all day. I've been feeling it since I got up from my afternoon nap. There's a shift. There's a literal shift going on up under my feet right now while I'm sitting here talking with y'all. Anybody else feel a movement? Anybody else feel get a spark or any type of reaction?
My throat.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Zodiac native soul vibrations. Now, sun sign, moon sign, rising or ascendant sign, and any sign that you have 3 or more placements or over intensification in your chart, you want to listen very closely to each of those signs. You know, each of us on this call already know this, that we are all much more than our sun sign. So sun sign, rising or ascendant, moon sign, and any stelliums or you know, 3 or more placements in your chart. Aries natives, this one is for you. Today's new moon brings a new beginning or fresh start, my ascending Aries natives, and yet it is also about your need to recharge before moving forward. There may be some work to do regarding putting an issue behind you, and you might become aware of the need for more rest and perhaps some seclusion or special attention to your private life. This lunation begins a new cycle of rest and replenishment. You may be reviewing, recharging, and letting go spiritually and physically in the weeks ahead. Circumstances force your attention to your spiritual needs and mental health at this time of the phase. Dreaming and visualization techniques are favored now. It is time to make plans to catch up on much needed rest, review, and healing. You can be giving back, settling karmic debts, and letting go. Today's Pisces new moon invites you to reflect on your inner world. This is an excellent time for setting intentions around healing, spirituality, and self-care. Venus retrograde in your sign on Saturday, March 1st, 2025, brings a focus on self-love and reassessment of personal values. You may find yourself revisiting past relationships or rethinking your approach to love and finances. Embrace this period as a chance to realign with your true desires. This Pisces new moon phase and for the coming weeks calls for introspection and realignment, urging you to balance inner reflection with personal growth. All right, Aries. Taurus natives, this one is for you. Today's new moon brings a symbolic fresh start, my ascending Taurus natives, signaling a time of inspiration for new and original ideas and innovative personal goals, and a heartier and more focused pursuit of your happiness goals. This lunation brings a strong focus on making contacts and reaching out to others. It is a serious time to consider your goals for connecting, networking, joining or strengthening ties, and nurturing goodwill. If you have been unhappy with particular friends or associations, or if you find yourself lacking in your social life, you can now feel ready to take charge and correct things. If everybody gives, everybody gets, and this is the theme in your life during this phase and for the coming weeks ahead. Emotional honesty, sharing your feelings with friends, and a willingness to recognize others as integral to your success and fulfillment will help improve existing friendships and possibly bring a few new allies. Today's Pisces new moon highlights your social connections and long-term aspirations. This is a great time to plant seeds for future collaborations or community projects. With Venus retrograde in Aries starting Saturday, March 1st, you may feel the need to withdraw and reevaluate your priorities. Pay attention to your dreams and intuition, as they may hold the keys to your next steps. Balance between social aspirations and personal retreat defines your phase and the coming weeks ahead, encouraging mindful progress. Any comments, Aries and Taurus? Nope. All right, moving along. Gemini natives, this one is for you. You are in great shape for making resolutions today, my ascending Gemini natives. As the Pisces new moon occurs in your career and reputation sector, you might envision what steps you would like to take to improve your professional life and or your public life, even if you are not in the public eye. Others' vision of you, of who you are, does impact your life possibly more than you know. It may be a good cycle for dispelling rumors or getting yourself back on track, manifesting your goals. Impulsiveness and honoring your impulses are two different things, and you will achieve the most success by doing the latter. Do not be surprised if job offers come your way, or this is a time for pursuing new or redefined personal goals related to your life path. It is undoubtedly the time for paying a little more attention to outside markers, and this can be very useful. However, remember to listen to your own soul as you do. The Pisces new moon illuminates your career and public image today. This is a potent time to set new professional goals and redefine what success means to you. Venus retrograde in Aries on Saturday, March 1st, turns your attention to friendships and social groups. Old alliances might resurface, offering opportunities for healing or closure. Be mindful of the balance between personal ambitions and group dynamics. This Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks ahead invites professional goal setting alongside a thoughtful review of your social connections. Cancers, here we go. Today's Pisces new moon brings a symbolic fresh start, my ascending Cancer natives, as well as encouraging a stronger focus on your spirit to grow, explore, and expand beyond the ordinary experiences in your life. Events occurring now and in the coming weeks ahead can serve to nudge you out of your routine. You might break from the past in some manner, helping clear the path forward. It is a time of new initiatives, increased courage to pursue your dreams, and more opportunities to broaden your horizons. While last month may have been about going deep, now you are going wide, and you could feel particularly motivated. Aim to draw upon patience before a plan unfolds. However, enjoy a pleasant change of pace, and intensifying confidence or inspiration is in the air now. Today's Pisces new moon encourages you to expand your horizons through travel, education, or spiritual pursuits. It is a wonderful time to set intentions for personal growth and adventure. With Venus retrograde in Aries on Saturday, March 1st, your professional life comes under review. You may feel the need to reassess your career goals or how you are being perceived in your field. Use this Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks ahead to align your actions with your deeper values. A blend of exploration and career introspection marks this transit, guiding you towards holistic growth. Any comments, any questions, Cancers and Geminis? Nope. All right, Leos, here we go. Today's Pisces new moon can motivate you to start fresh with your emotions, dependencies, or attachments, my ascending Leo natives. It can be a time for a lifestyle change, or this lunation might inspire you to deal with issues related to trust that have somehow undermined your life. During this initial Pisces new moon phase and in the coming weeks ahead, you may resolve a long-standing problem with money or love. Opportunities to pool your resources with a partner or share the load can emerge. A fresh start is just what you need, and going at problem areas with newfound confidence can make all the difference. The Pisces new moon can prompt a desire or need to turn over a new leaf. A setback or sudden awareness of your needs may inspire you to start fresh. Trust me, you definitely want to turn things around. This lunation can also stir your desire for emotional intimacy, yet it is not about surface harmony in relationships. Instead, it is about the deeper issues and levels of interaction. Today's Pisces new moon focuses on shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. This is a good time to delve into deeper emotional or financial commitments. Venus retrograde in Aries on Saturday, March 1st, stirs up your desire for exploration and learning. Past travel plans or educational pursuits might reappear, urging you to revisit and reconsider. Your Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks ahead centers on deeper connections and the renewal of adventurous aspirations. All right. Virgo natives, this one is for you. Today's Pisces new moon signals a symbolic fresh start, my ascending Virgo natives, and changes are in the works. Issues of sharing, balancing, harmonizing, and partnership come to the fore. You are gearing up to take charge, ready to move in a new direction or towards a new enlightened perspective. This lunation can reinforce and stir recent feelings about a person, relationship, or partnership needs. You might come to meaningful conclusions about your relationship needs. It is an excellent time to improve your interactions and negotiations, especially on a one-to-one basis. Cooperating or merging with others can be in focus. You might begin a new relationship or redefine or re-energize a current one. It is a solid cycle for making contacts, coming to agreements, and making announcements. Today's Pisces new moon shares a light on your partnerships and one-on-one connections. It is an opportune moment to set intentions around improving or deepening these relationships. Venus retrograde in Aries starting Saturday, March 1st, prompts you to reflect on joint finances and shared resources. Issues around debts, inheritances, or investments may resurface, giving you a chance to reassess and reorganize. This Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks encourages a focus on relationship growth and financial reassessment, fostering deeper understanding. Any comments? Leo Virgo. All right. Libra natives, here you go. Today's Pisces new moon signals a new beginning or fresh start with work, health, or self-care, my ascending Libra natives. It is a time for breathing new life into old routines or approaching your daily life in a new, more inspired manner. A reinvigoration process begins now. It can be quite normal to experience an unsettled feeling about how you have managed your life, as it motivates you to make valuable changes with healthy routines or satisfying work schedules. You will find the motivation or necessity to start new projects and wellness pursuits. You more fully enjoy getting things done, working, helping, guiding, assisting, or being of service. Aim to get the plan right in the next few days before pushing forward, keeping in mind that it is better to feel and observe before everything comes together. Today's Pisces new moon emphasizes your daily routines, work, and health. It is a great time to initiate new habits or improve your well-being. With Venus retrograde in Aries on Saturday, March 1st, your close relationships come under review. You may reconnect with past partners or revisit old patterns in current relationships. Use this time to clarify your needs and boundaries. A focus on health and relationship clarity defines your Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks ahead, promoting balance and well-being. Scorpio natives, we got one for you too. Today's Pisces new moon highlights a happy, creative, and romantic area of your chart, my ascending Scorpio natives, and signals a fresh start or new beginning for your hobbies, creative activities, and even love relationships. It is a time to follow your heart, and your enthusiasm and your motivation are rising. In the coming weeks ahead, you will have increased energy and confidence to find channels for these desires. You have more power to direct into your creative, love, or leisure pursuits. Putting something behind you or pulling yourself out of a rut can lead to new beginnings on romantic, recreational, and creative levels. This Pisces new moon can prompt you to take charge of your happiness, self-expression, entertainment, and fulfillment. It sparks your creative juices, highlighting romantic inclinations and your need to celebrate and enjoy or express yourself in satisfying ways. Today's Pisces new moon brings a fresh start in creativity, romance, and joy. Set intentions for projects or hobbies that inspire you and bring happiness. Venus retrograde in Aries on Saturday, March 1st, shifts your focus to work and health. Past issues related to these areas may resurface, urging you to address them with renewed perspective. This Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks ahead blends creative renewal with practical reassessment, inviting a balanced approach to joy and work. Sagittarius, here we go. Today's Pisces new moon highlights the need to pay special attention to your home base or personal life, my ascending Sagittarius natives, and find ways to improve. Living arrangements and conditions might be overdue for a change, and now is the time to work some magic. It is a strong time for making long-term, future securing plans, renovations, or reorganizing in the home and family activities. You might make meaningful changes to enhance your current living conditions and arrangements, home matters, and a sense of safety. This Pisces new moon can push an emotional reset button, and you could find yourself determined to boost your personal life as you advance. Special attention to family relationships or your relationship with your inner self can be in the spotlight in the coming weeks ahead. Avoid acting on impulse and instead focus on learning about your true needs for the best results. Today's Pisces new moon invites you to focus on home, family, and emotional foundations. It is a great time to set intentions around creating a nurturing environment. Venus retrograde in Aries on Saturday, March 1st, brings a review of your creative projects and romantic life. Old flames or unfinished artistic endeavors might resurface, giving you a chance to revisit and refine them. Home-centered introspection and creative reflection shape your Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks ahead, guiding emotional growth. All right. And here we come to my corner of the zodiac. Woohoo! Happy natives. This one is for you. Today's Pisces new moon can intellectually stir and stimulate your curiosity, my ascending Capricorn natives. It also brings restless energy as you seek more variety in your life, and this need can come on suddenly. This Pisces new moon motivates you to approach your daily tasks in new ways. You are in line for a new beginning related to personal interests, studies, connecting, learning, or commuting. It can also mark the start of a brand new attitude that helps you connect more effectively with the world around you. Improving your communication skills or being braver with learning and communicating may be in focus in the coming weeks ahead. It can be a time of new courses, projects, and interests, or stepping up existing ones. Different avenues for communicating or getting around can open up for you. Today's Pisces new moon highlights communication, learning, and your local environment. It is an excellent time to start new intellectual pursuits or improve your connections with those around you. Venus retrograde in Aries on Saturday, March 1st, turns your attention to home and family matters. You may feel the need to reassess your living situation or familial relationships, focusing on what truly supports your well-being. This Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks ahead balances intellectual curiosity with familial reflection, fostering growth in both areas. All right. I can dig that. I can take that. Yep. Next up, Aquarius natives. With today's Pisces new moon in your solar second house, my ascending Aquarius natives, you are motivated to take charge of your finances and extra care of your valuables. This lunation fuels your enthusiasm and drive to take control of personal matters of security, including finances and areas of life that help you feel stable, supported, and secure. This Pisces new moon can prompt a fresh start with your finances, things, or comfort levels. You might also discover better ways to manage your money or personal possessions. You may want to go in a brand new direction. Your future security and present comfort are important themes in your life now. This Pisces new moon phase in the coming weeks ahead is about whether you are on top of things in a managerial position in your own life story. Today's Pisces new moon emphasizes your finances, values, and personal resources. This is a great time to set financial goals and rethink your approach to material security. With Venus retrograde in Aries starting Saturday, March 1st, your communication style and thought patterns come under review. Old conversations or ideas might resurface, offering opportunities for resolution and growth. Financial reassessment and thoughtful communication mark this phase, paving the way for personal clarity. All right. And then finally, Pisces natives, this one is for you. Today's Pisces new moon occurs in your sign, my ascending Pisces native, presenting a fresh start. You are making a strong first impression. The coming weeks ahead is powerful for beginning a new chapter of your life. Reshaping your image, if it needs tweaking, can be in focus. Discomfort or dissatisfaction may be part of this process, since it can motivate you to start fresh. Your innate compassion and idealism come strongly to the fore now. Fortunately, others seek these things out, so you stick out as a leader. This lunation can bring a whole new orientation, a blast of personal energy, and a sense that you are going into your life. It is time to present yourself in ways that serve you best, and you have all the power to make meaningful changes. Ease yourself into this dynamic phase of your life for the best results. Today's Pisces new moon marks a powerful personal reset. This is your moment to set intentions for personal growth and new beginnings. Venus retrograde in Aries on Saturday, March 1st, prompts you to review your financial situation and self-worth. Past financial decisions or personal values might come up for reassessment, encouraging you to align your resources with your true desires. A successful phase in coming weeks of personal reinvention and value realignment guides you towards a clearer sense of self. And as always, remember, always be authentically you, unapologetically. Your mastered self awaits you. Zen Uru, Zen Uru, Zen Uru. Any comments? Any questions? I really got excited when I was writing up the Cappy and the Aquarius and the Leo one. You know, I got I got a Leo moon, and I got some placements in Leo in my chart as well. Real excited about what is up ahead of us on a societal level, on a humanitarian level, but drill it down on a personal and individual level as well. We are in a unique time right now for the next couple of weeks, to where any and all of your entrepreneurial thoughts and ideas and wishes and endeavors, they're like being supercharged right now, and you can make tremendous headway in those areas right now. You could launch and have some immediate and tangible success right now, or you could pull back and revise and review and still be the beneficiary of some much needed mental and emotional clarity about this said project. Now is the time for each of us to dive into that one or two things that I've been talking about these past couple of broadcasts, and really, really, really get focused in on what we need to do. What's the next step that each of us needs to do to manifest our goals, desires, and active pursuits? We have Earth's New Year coming up on the 21st, I believe, March 21st, the spring equinox. That is the second best time to set intentions, to make affirmations, to if you want to do resolutions or whatever. That is the second best time to do that. The best time for any of us to set intentions and affirmations and life improvements and start new regimens and bring new things in our life is on your birthday. Your birthday is your personal new year. The spring equinox is Earth's new year. January 1st is a random date they picked to fit on a calendar. So as we move towards the spring equinox, I want to encourage each and every one of us, go deep, go do this introspection, go inside. If there are any lingering traumas, if there are any lingering pain, if there's any lingering hurts, if there's any lingering toxicity, let it go, release it. You know, if you need some help in letting go and releasing, you know, I have release rituals and I have release affirmations and things of that nature. You can reach out to me and I can send it to you, or we can go over them and make them personal for you. But let it go. Let it go. Things that you know, are unresolved pain and unresolved trauma, those things actually hold us back from realizing who we really truly are. So again, this is the time to, you know, it is a time of a new moon, you know, fresh start, clean slate, new beginning, but it's a time of an ending as well, because you can't have a fresh start unless you end some shit. So take this initial time of this new moon and go through the mental checklist and find out if there's anything you're still holding on to that you need to release. Release it today before midnight. And then when you pick up back in the phase upon the rising, Get yourself clear about one or two things that you want to manifest. It could be anything you want. Mine is software and an online course. My software project, my online course. I'm getting clear and intentional and purposeful and productive and committed and consistent with my software project and my online course. And I am going to package it up and have it ready for world consumption at the fall equinox. So I'm gonna put, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, put that 6 months in. I'm gonna dig into it because I know what the benefits will be. I encourage each one of us to do the same thing. Dig in, just dive headfirst in. Stay off of the news, stay off social media as much as you can, and dive into your shit. You'll thank yourself at the fall equinox if you take this advice right now and start right now and dive in. Don't wait for the equinox. Just start right now and dive in. Get consistent. Set your affirmations. Set your intentions. Keep repeating them until the equinox, and then from the equinox forward, really go full steam. Go hard at it. Go hard at it, and you will be pleasantly surprised come fall equinox. Any comments? Any questions? Any concerns?
Let's go.
Yes,
Let's go cardio.
That's right.
That's my equinox goal. Cardio.
All right. Hey, all right.
Make it a habit.
Make it a habit, make it a habit, and you'll thank yourself. You really, truly, truly, true. Whatever we pick up and start going with right now, and we natalize it and ritualize it on the equinox, we will thank ourselves for it at the fall equinox. I guarantee you. We'll come back at the fall equinox. We're going to come back and we're going to have the report. We're going to have the report. Everybody's going to report back what they've accomplished and what has manifested from the affirmations and intentions that we all set and launch and ritualize and natalize on the spring equinox. I just launched some a couple of weeks ago because it was my birthday. So I'm going to reaffirm and re-intend and re-ritualize and re-natalize the ones I just launched on the 9th. Yep. Any comments? Any questions? Lady D, how you doing? You all right?
Are you talking to me?
No, the one
yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, all right.
All philosophies in here. Hey, ladies.
Good to have you here. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Good to be here.
All right, all right. Any comments? Any questions? Anybody got any comments or any questions?
Thank you. Lots of gratitude.
Absolutely, absolutely. Make sure you get my contact information from Court. Court, just give her my mobile and have her send me a text, and then once you send me the text, I'll let you know what I need.
Okay, I got you.
All right, all right, all right. Any other comments? Any comments, questions, concerns? Did I cover everything, Ms. Williams?
Yeah, you did a fantabulous job,
Thank
as
you.
per usual. But yeah, you definitely with that emphasis on staying focused.
Yes.
Emphasis on the staying focused. Like it is so go time. It is so go time.
It is.
So,
it is.
Yeah.
It really is. Even if you got to push yourself, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Time to go.
It's discipline. It's not. It might not be motivation, but it is discipline. Saturn rules time. So in time, you'll see the reward. Just keep going one foot at a time. Because you might not feel like it, but you'll be happy if you do it.
I'm so serious. I am so serious for if y'all didn't hear nothing else, if you start today and go, baby, go, and then reaffirm it on the equinox next month and just keep going, at the fall equinox, you're going to be so surprised and so pleasantly thankful. And it will be the best thing that you ever done. You'll be looking back saying, why did I do this even sooner? Yes, you will. You will. The universe is giving extra manifesting energy, extra motivational energy, extra inspirational energy, extra magical energy right now. Tap in, jump in, tap in, lean in. Lean in. Woohoo! All right, Miss Williams, your baby walking. All right. All right. That's what we like to hear. Progress. Your baby's ascending. See, look at there. Look at there. Anybody got any comments, any questions, any concerns? Nope. If there'll be nothing else, this has been On the Sevens with Pisces B Metatron, where we come to awaken to our mastered self, ascend with our evolving soul, and expand our consciousness mind. We are thankful and grateful for each and every one of you for your support and encouragement. Please continue to keep On the Sevens with Pisces B Metatron a part of your soul's journey as your mastered self awaits you. Let me leave you with this. As above, so below. As within, so without. As of the cosmos, so in your soul core level, it is so, it is so. Always be authentically you, unapologetically. Until we gather again, goodbye for now. This has been Pisces B Metatron on the Sevens, signing off. Zen Uru, Zen Uru, Zen Uru.